Still miss them. Oh well. Whatever. Well, I don't really need a certain amount of beans, but I need enough beans to be able to buy enough cauldron cakes later. So, like, there's not a specific amount, it's just, like, enough. And you can pretty much get enough as long as you have as long as you just, like, continually collect beans in the bean bonus room, you're gonna have enough. Because the bean bonus room is timed, so there's nothing else you can do except grab beans, so... It's getting cauldron cakes that's difficult, because you need cauldron cakes to beat the game. And they're kind of hard to find. And you can buy some with beans, but it's really slow to buy them, because you can't buy them in bulk, you have to buy them one at a time. And listen to Fred or George talk about them each time. Buying stuff is really annoying. So there's a route that I have to take to get cakes, but it involves buying a couple of cakes. So get up there. So yeah, I do need some. I also know that if I accidentally if you skip a bean bonus room, you can't get enough beans. Because in one of my previous runs, I accidentally forgot a shield and wasn't able to go to that bean bonus room. And even though I went to the other two, I didn't have enough beans later. So, as long as you go to all the bonus rooms, you're pretty much good. And what am I doing? What am I doing? I need to stop rambling before I forget my entire route. Holy crap, that was bad. That was a bad mistake.
Oh no! Peeves!
Boo ho ho! Poor Potty and Weasel. They've got no passwords, so they can't use the portrait shorty cuts. Oh, look at this! I've got the passwords right here!
I was talking about the passwords, so, like, I just went and started to try buying them. But I don't have any cauldron cakes. Bad. Bad. Why am I bad?
Potty and Weasel, you haven't seen the last of me.
We got the passwords! Come on, let's give it a go.
Crap, this one's
They only
probably
work
bad.
on the portraits with the floor numbers at the top, right?
I think so. This should get us back to the side chamber. Starshine.
It's almost time for Care of Magical Creatures class.
And
And
minigames.
Hagrid's teaching this year.
Do either of you know where we're supposed to go?
I think the class is down at the
You've
palace.
never seen Peeves before?
Magical creatures, are you?
You are a sad person
That's
and
great,
not
Neville.
seen Peeves
We'll go
before.
together.
Come on, follow me.
You haven't played enough Harry Potter games to...
Wish me
You
luck,
don't know
Harry.
what
I'm trying
Peeves
for all
is.
10
Who Peeves
shields
is.
in the Carpe Retractum challenge.
Or what he looks like, I should say.
I heard the rumor about Sirius Black, Harry. Don't worry. I'm sure they'll catch him soon.
Because even though Peeves doesn't make an appearance in the movies, he's still in the games. I don't know why they decided to do it that way. Alright, now be prepared for some of the worst graphics you've ever seen. Not true, but still, it's pretty bad.
Get away from me! We've got a pixie infestation on our hands. What can we do to help?
This prefect.
Just cast at the well to stir up the swarm.
This
You'll have to work
prefect.
together to get rid of them. If you don't
don't get all of the
She
pixies on
looks
the first
terrible.
try, you can try again as often as you want. You learn a collector's card each time you can beat the swarm. If you can drive off every last pixie in the well, you learn all 5 cards in the set. But that's no easy feat.
Anyway. You played the first, second, and the fourth, but not the third? You haven't played this one? How dare you skip this one? Wow, that was a nice one. Invading. Yeah. How dare you? This is the last of the trilogy of good games.
That prefect
As if
said
you
we'd
can
win
call
all
the first
5
one
cards in the
good,
set if we
but
could drive all the pixies away for good.
after this one, the games are just terrible, in my opinion. By the way, I'm curious, which platform did you play the fourth one on? Because I played it on the DS and it sucked. Don't hide behind. Okay.
Really showed them.
That's okay. I'm just teasing you, because this is my favorite Harry Potter game. Shit. It's best to not get hit while you're doing this, because that makes Ron and Hermione not able to fight.
Excellent spellcasting, you two.
Oh, you played on console, okay. Yeah, the DS Goblet of Fire is just blah. Blah. That's all I can say about it. I mean, I guess it was fun the first time, but it doesn't have much replay value. Shit, I got hit. Oh yeah, and by the way, hope that these pixies don't troll me. No trolling pixies today,
Great
please.
job, Ron. You were brilliant, Hermione.
I think this is the last one. Maybe? Ah, dude. Jeez, they really like to hide behind the well. It's really annoying. Die. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is the last one. It's really long. Yes. Okay.
We did it!
That's right. Fly away.
I've
and
also
good
played the
riddance.
6th one for
That was
PC,
fantastic.
and it was okay, but it was definitely not as fun as this one. Now on to Buckmeek,
What's that?
and my
thing?
favorite cutscenes of the
I
whole game.
hope Hagrid doesn't expect us to touch it. Disgusting.
Because Malfoy is hilarious. Malfoy and Hagrid's voice actors are
Magical
great.
Creatures class. I'll be teaching you this term. I'd like to introduce you to Buckbeak. He's a hippogriff. Today, you'll be learning how to ride him. You first, Harry. Just walk up to Beaky and give him a bow. There's a good hippogriff. Your goal is to fly through enough bats to beat the top number on the counter. As soon as you're ready, just click the right mouse button to make Beaky fly.
Go! Yay, my favorite minigame. Oh shit, missed that one. Okay, got that one. Okay, stop going so fast. This is another instance where if you go too fast, you're screwed.
Made it! Well done, Buckbeak.
But now I can go really fast because I have way more than enough, so... Go, Buckbeak. Yeah, Malfoy's squinty eyes.
A collector's card.
That was really well done, Harry. Come back to the paddock anytime you want another go. There's 5 courses to fly in all, and you can win a collector's card on each of them.
Best cutscene right here.
I bet you're not dangerous at all, are you, you great ugly brute? I'm dying. Look at me. It's killed me.
You're not dying.
And then they just walk away.
You think he'll be alright? Of
It
course.
cracks me up every time.
Madam Pomfrey can make cuts in about a second.
You can bet Malfoy will make something out of this.
Oops. I know, right? It just... the voice actors are so good. Of course, none of this beats the actual movie, which I really love that movie, but it's still pretty good in its own right. 9 minutes to beat 4 of these
Hello, Harry.
tracks.
Back for some more hippogriff riding, are
I'm
you?
not sure
If
I
it
can do
isn't too
that.
much trouble.
No trouble at all, Harry.
Go, Beaky, go.
Well done, Buckbeak.
Even though they're about the same length, each track is about the same length.
There's
Because
a good
they all
fellow.
follow the same route, with a couple minor differences. That's about it.
Yes! Made it! There's a good fellow.
Okay, go fast, go fast. Go fast.
Made it!
Yeah, sometimes Buckbeak just has to ram into a tree, just so I can get a ring.
Well done, Harry. And you got the collector's card, too. Good luck to you, Harry.
Go, Buckbeak. Harry's commentary, man. So good. Get it, get it, get it. Yes. Get it, get it, get it.
Got
Yes.
Made it!
Go, go, Buckbeak, go. Thank you. I'll miss that one. Oh well.
Well done, Buckbeak.
You can't tell, I'm allowed to miss a few on each course. Of course, the number of ones I can miss gets smaller
Got it!
because I need more points, but generally there's lots of room for error. It's not very punishing.
Yes!
Right now, yay! Got all the score I needed. Let's just fly out of here. But still try to pick up the rings because they're just fun to pick up.
Well done, Harry. And you got the collector's card too. Good
Two
luck
more
to
to
you,
go.
Harry.
Can I do it in time for the split? Ooh, yay. Well, that helps.
Made it! Got it!
Get it, get it?
Ooh,
Yes. Crap. I wasn't supposed to bonk there.
There's a good fellow. Yes!
I think I was supposed to. Oh, not twice. Go. Buckbeak, go.
There's a good fellow.
No, don't land, Buckbeak. Go. No, don't land on an invisible wall. Don't do that. That's not good.
Made it! Got it!
Just a couple more. There. Phew. Okay. One more. One more in 3 minutes. Can I do it?
Well done, Harry. And you
This
got
one's
the
the hardest one,
collector's
too.
card too.
Get hyped, guys. Can I do it?
Good luck to you, Harry.
Can I make the last course in 3 minutes?
All right! Made it! Made it!
Sorry, getting a little cautious because I don't want to have to repeat this. It wastes so much time having to repeat these
Amazing.
levels. Courses, whatever. Go, 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 Buckbeak. Flap
Yes.
those giant wings. Bonk. Go.
Yes!
No, just skip that one. Whatever. It's not worth bonking for. In case you're keeping count, I've skipped 2 already. Which means I've skipped 200 points.
Yes!
Go. Okay. Yeah! Yeah, suckers!
You did it, Harry. You won all 5 cards in the set. Come back anytime and see if you can top your best scores.
Okay. Awesome. I did it. Awesome split. This is to earn, guys. It's to earn. Oh, sorry. I guess you heard the Facebook sound. Get ready for Peeves again.
Ooh, looky. It's Weasel, Grunge and Potty.
Oh, by the way, there aren't going to be gold splits because I haven't updated my W split.
Don't like the look of that
And I don't
armor.
have live splits, so
He's locked us in.
no gold splits for me.
I bet we could beat him if we all cast at once.
I just don't feel like
Ron, get ready
updating
to use your
or
combo
changing my
retraction
live split.
spell when we've worn him down.
I don't see the reason to.
Oh, goody. 3 ickle
Except for, you know, the
flavors.
gold, but not worth it.
Rick the Sandra.
Fuck you, Peeves! Stop hiding behind columns.
Can't play retractor.
Stop it, I'm warning you.
Rick the Sandra. Right. Can't play retractor.
That's not nice.
Rick the Sandra. Can't play retractor. You've almost got him wrong. Rick the Sandra. Can't play retractor.
One more time.
Rick the Sandra. Can't play retractor. Oh,
Yes.
he's chucking stink pellets. You were brilliant, Ron. It's easy to be brilliant when you're scared half to death.
True.
We'd better
True
get on to
words were never
Transfiguration
spoken.
class. Peeves has probably made us late.
Ah, shit. Don't do that to me, camera.
Hello and welcome to Transfiguration class. One of the most advanced transfiguration spells enables a wizard to become an animagus. Animagi can transform themselves into animals and then back into people. For
Don't
example,
mind me just checking my Facebook during the cutscene.
are there any questions?
Professor McGonagall, are werewolves animagi?
No, they're not. Animagi turn into animals at will. A werewolf cannot control its transformation. Now for today's lesson, the Draconifers and Lepifors spells. Miss Granger, perhaps you'd grace the class by having a go at the exercise I've prepared.
Me? Oh, yes!
If you'll just step through this door, then...
One of the biggest differences between the movie and this game is that Hermione is less of a badass
Let's
in this
begin
game.
with the Lepifor spell, Miss Granger.
Aw, thanks, Sasha.
Lapifors, the transformation of a
Or
small object into
Shasha.
a rabbit.
Correct, Miss Granger.
Sorry, your name's
5
hard.
house points for Gryffindor. Cast Lapifors on the rabbit
I didn't
statue.
know it was International
You will then
Women's
be
Day.
able to control the transfigured rabbit.
Which is weird, because I usually know stuff like this because of
Use the arrow
Facebook.
keys to move the rabbit in the desired direction. The right mouse button will make the rabbit
Let's
hop.
screw this up.
Push the forward arrow
This is one of the
key.
harder splits
Hold
just
down the
because
right
Rabbit
mouse button
sucks.
for- Well done. Now
Rabbit
press
is hard
the
to
enter
control.
key anytime you position the
Anytime
rabbit on
I have to
top
use
of
a
the
rabbit,
dirt,
it's
and or simply complete
gonna
the
waste
task
some
at
time,
hand with the
because-
rabbit.
Right.
and
anytime I have to do
stay
transfiguration,
with the
actually,
Two or
because
six.
the rabbit and the dragon have terrible controls.
Splendid,
Not to mention
Miss
mistakes like
Granger.
that. She was a little bit annoying in the first two movies, but she was pretty badass in the third one, I have to say. I mean, come on. She had the guts to punch Malfoy. That's badass. And she was the one that tried to get, that actually got up and tried to get, Buckbeak, while Harry just kind of hid behind the trees because he didn't know what he was doing. So, Hermione's pretty badass. No, don't do that. Don't do that. Oh shit, I did have to do, shit. Fuck, wasting time, no! I thought this was the room where I didn't have to dig. Oh yeah, so Google has a logo for International Women's Day, and fucking rabbit. I'll have to go look at that later. I never noticed it. Well, I haven't really been to Google today.
Now let's move on to the Draconiphore
Jeez, that was
spell.
terrible. See what I mean about
on
the
the
rabbit?
dragon
It's just
statue,
so
Miss Granger, to transform it into a living creature.
Draconiphores. Oh, brilliant!
Now, listen closely. To proceed, you will need to use the dragon to get the fireball pickup. Then fly up and land on a platform. Finally, you must light the torch to complete this part of the challenge. Off you go, Miss Granger. Click the spacebar to make the dragon fly. Use the arrow keys to make
Screw
it
you, I use the
the
mouse.
left mouse button to make splendid Miss Granger. The dragon will produce one blast of flames for each pickup.
Draconiphores.
Excuse me.
Depulso! Spandle! Lapiform.
Fucking rabbit, please. Rabbit! Oh my fucking god. Eat the fucking grass, thank you. Jesus.
Draconiphores.
The dragon's a little bit better, except the dragon gets stuck on walls. Yeah, man, the rabbit controls are too strong. Too strong. Too strong